So we've seen how product data and brand assets come together within Frontify. But what brands really need is for those assets to then power their digital endpoints. How does the DAM and media delivery work together to achieve that?
The big change is that media delivery is no longer a separate black box. We now provide the hinge between the DAM and every digital experience. And because we control the full chain end to end, so from the assets in the DAM to the pixels on the page, we can now guarantee the consistency and simplify the full workflow, basically.
So if a brand has their assets in Frontify, how do they then get to their digital endpoints like the website, the store, the app, whatever it might be?
So it's very simple, brand, e-commerce, and marketing teams globally, they keep using Frontify as usual to organize their assets. And developers, they get CDN links that they can plug into their websites and applications. And thanks to the media processing API, we can serve all the derivatives they need in the right format, the right size, the right compression. Everything is done on the fly. So no pre-processing, no file duplication anymore. And we also provide what we call dynamic CDN links, meaning that each time you update an asset in the DAM, it is automatically updated on the digital endpoints.
So when it comes to brand orchestration, it's all about creating a smoother, more consistent workflow. How does media delivery help global teams move fast while also staying aligned?
The key point is having one pipeline from the DAM to every channel. So, we provide media delivery infrastructure as a service. So high availability, global CDN. You have no complex setup, nothing to build, nothing to maintain, no folders full of outdated assets or stuff like that. You get performance and best practices by default, no matter the traffic and no matter the load.
And we're talking about quite a few different teams here, right? What effect does this have on collaboration between the brand team, the e-commerce team, and also the development team?
Yeah, the big change here is that everyone is using the same system. So what we provide is a kind of a shared delivery layer between marketing and IT. So marketing teams, they use the system as usual, they control the content, and developers, they get all the tools they need to offer the best possible user experience. So great performance and great visual quality.
Amazing, sounds great.
Let's see that in action with our Pizza Pie website. So we use Frontify dynamic CDN links for each of the images on the website. This means that if you want to update D0 visual, you just have to update the image at Frontify. Let's switch to Frontify, go to the revision section, upload the new picture and wait for the image to be processed. And with a refresh on the website, the image updates. So no code update, one stable URL that always serves the latest version. For web experience, performance is critical, especially in e-commerce. And you only get there if your images are optimized. So properly compressed, a next-gen format like WebP, and a CDN to deliver your assets to the end users. Frontify does this automatically on top of your DAM assets. But to look pixel perfect on every device and get the best possible performance, you need responsive images. This means offering several sizes and sometimes different crops for mobile, tablet, and desktop devices. If we open this hero image in a new tab, you see our CDN link with our media processing API parameters. As you can see, we can change the focus point, the aspect ratio, the size, or the quality on the fly. For example, we can request a 16:9 aspect ratio and a 800 pixel width. Now, let's move to the shop. All product data comes from the PIM, and thanks to the integration, it sends us Frontify CDN links for the product images. In the DAM, we store each product photo once in high resolution and with a 4:3 aspect ratio. And we use the media processing API to properly crop, resize, or apply one of the 30 available transformations like background removal or product refit, for example. With these features, one image in the DAM becomes every variance you need on the web.